4-month anniversary DD. Two twos, that's 22. That's two too many.
Hello, hi, it's me again. You came back. Cool. I've just lost a bet. Yeah, I had a bet that there would be 0 people here today when I started stream. I don't know why. I'm so in debt. Hi, how are we doing? Who's subscribed? Achilles heel, thank you very much. I assume that's like Achilles heel, I see. So thank you for the 7 months. Sewer, thank you for the 4 months. Ren, thank you for the 22. Somebody said anniversary? 4 month. I thought you said 4-year anniversary then. And I was like, hang on a second. 4-month anniversary. How are we? I must be lurking as I frantically trying to finish my bachelor project report. That's more important. Do that. That sounds like a better idea. Oh! Get out of here. One moment. Actually, you need to do it. Pick a number 2 on tab, please. I was going to do it, but I know what the order of them is. Thank you very much. 3, 1, 2, 3. Pineapple. Good choice. Thank you very much. Cool. So, as of yesterday, I was like, I can't have my last stream be more train. Oh, it went up my nose. I tore the packet and the powder went up my nose. So I did some work this morning. Worked on the Bannerful public plugin release thing. It breathes holy. And then I sat down at 3 and for 3 hours worked on the train to get it into a good state. 3 uninterrupted hours of focus. No chat to talk to, just music to keep me entertained. And it took me 3 hours. I only started recording 1 hour in. So this is what it looked like, in case you're wondering. Hold on. Wait, I need to do... Wait. Can I do like whole monitor? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, but now I'm gone. Come back, me. There we go. There's going to be a lot of movement, and then there's going to be a pause while I'm looking at the spreadsheet. And then I'll go... And I'll go, yeah, okay, that's okay. And then I'll grab more things. So the way I did it is I would... Here, let me turn the music back on. I did it based off of the order of the chests on the train. So I went all the way down the right side and then all the way up the left side. And I saw like, what have I gathered that needs to go in like chest number 3? And so then I go and I get all the things that need to go in there and then I put them in. You can see here's me reordering everything. It was exhausting. Literally, there's no point in us even watching this because even at times 10 speed, it takes 12 minutes. Because we get awesome time lapse.
Day, not UK edition, are being
Don't scare me like that.
Moms today, Lamont 50 stare.
It scared me. Yeah, this is me putting all the wood in where it needs to go. Here I am doing that. Flying back. What's next? It's... I can't even tell. I'm looking... I'm searching for... There's more wood. More wood. Let's jump ahead, shall we? Me doing all the buttons? Me grabbing every button? Me grabbing every pressure plate? I'm afraid this is what you missed. You missed really exciting, in-depth button and pressure plate collection. Wish I was here. Well, you know, hey. I understand why I didn't stream this because it isn't that exciting. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm literally just grabbing every bucket, flying over, checking what I need, putting it in there. This is like without me getting distracted by chat. Let's jump another 30 minutes ahead. What are we doing now? Oh, this is me checking the output chest and like putting everything back in again. Getting all the final details. I think at one point I do all the colors. Yeah, here's me doing all the colors, like the banners and stuff. So what does this look like in practice? I will show you. Hold on. Close that. Let's go back to our spreadsheet real quick. So I have a sorted list here now. And we have a gathered list. These are all the items that I have gathered that aren't sorted. It's just the copper and the enchanted golden apple. And then these are all the things that we haven't gathered yet, which is Ancient City, Archaeology, all the copper stuff, all the music discs, a couple of flowers, all the banner patterns, a few rare types of like ore, all the like netherite gear, and then that's it. So like really not that bad at all. And it means that we now have like a fully functioning sorting system. I forget when Abolish predicted that I would be done with the sorting system, but knowing him, he's probably bang on the money. It's official. No more chess monsters. One big sorting system. Let me just load into the world. Wow, thank you, Dally. Thank you, Stars. Thank you, Rex Roney. This is a thing. I appreciate that. Guys, I'll be honest. I need some uplifting here because it's been absolutely arduous doing this. Hey, Copper, thank you for 22 months. Oh, I'm gone again. I'm back. Thanks, guys. Thanks. I don't want you guys just to be like my cheerleaders hype squad, but sometimes I do need it. So this is what it looks like. Hold on. Load in these chunks. Can I be negative reinforcement? I'd rather you didn't. So nothing on the top of the train. You can see here I kind of like I got confused at one point, so I had to like lay it all out. I think we should move these to here. Do you think that this is worth doing? Like that way at a glance we can see everything we need pretty easily. And we are complete. Episode 60. Episode 60 of what? Wait, what? I'm going to try this out. Can I be neutral enforcement? Today is a day. You can be... Yes, sure. I'm going to just try and see what this looks like. I promised myself I wouldn't do too much train stuff. The going live notif was literally doing newer things. And I'm of you were laying down the monorail. Oh, I see. Are you watching everything in order? What are you doing that for? Don't do that. That sounds exhausting. The only things that I didn't find a spot for are the dragon egg and the dragon head. I truly don't know what to do with those. But I'll figure something out. Surely somewhere in the end. Wait, hang on. How am I going to do this? I need like a piece of string on an item frame on the train. I think like it being placed is more visual. I feel like that's more fun, no? I think string is here. Nope. String's over here. I'll just do one side for now and then we'll stop. There it is. One bit of string. While doing tasks on my apartment. I see. Do one of those statue things. One of those statues that... You mean a statue? No actual train would have gravel suspended there. I'm stuck. I'm stuck again. Let me just try it out and see. How do I... Oh. Wait. Okay. Hold on here. This is surely a moment. You must... It's too early. So if I do this, and then I do this... I may end up hating it. I may be like, this takes away from the entire look of the train. But it's worth a shot at the least. To at least visually see. And then it's something new. And I'll be honest, I haven't fully figured out what yet. But whatever it is, It's something else. Maybe I'll just sit and chat with you guys. Maybe we'll do a bit of fishing or something. Farms? Wait, do you want me to make farms? What do you mean? Oh, it's getting dark. I'm squared. Musical game? Maybe. Can we mine the obsidian pillars in the end? No! What's that? Oh, it's those. We can't do that until the beginning of the end project. What are you talking about? You want your dessert before your main. You're gonna ruin your dinner. I think this goes here. This one goes here. This one goes here. Here. And here. Let's remove these as well. Can we go north? I'm trying not to be that guy, but I don't think we can go north. I don't think we're quite there yet. One pillar won't hurt. What's going on here? I know, because if I do and then it turns out that you guys actually like surprisingly hate it, then I'll feel so sad, because it's like, well, now I know that we've got nothing to look forward to. Promise? No. I can't be convinced. We're not going to the end. That's ridiculous. A ridiculous idea. A ridiculous notion. All right, let's take a little fly up and have a look at what this... Why do I have a brown banner? Why is there one brown banner here? Where's the colors again? They're over here. No, they're not. They're over here. I'm still getting used to the system. Huh. Right. Okay. I didn't want to do this, but... Banner is in section C, left-hand side, 3 from the back, over here. Oh, I'd missed it. The train is insane. I'm very pleased with it. Let's take a look at what it looks like from the air, an aerial view over here. So, I see what you're saying. It kind of ruins the like sleekness of it. Let's go over here and get a little bit closer. It's not that it doesn't look like a train. It's still very clearly a train. But I'm saying, like, there's something quite nice about the, like, streak lines kind of thing. Streamlined, yeah. Kind of looks like a mess, yeah. All right, well, we'll go back to our original plan of filling out the cargoes. That's fine. It shouldn't take too long. How will you do that for things like banners and dye color? Yeah, there was going to be a certain element of, like, for those, it would just be, like, wool colors, probably. Back to our nice, sleek look. I must have missed one of the things. Well, the good news is that the sorting system is working, so we can just chuck all of this in here, and these little guys will sort it all out for me. That's the benefit of this, the whole thing being in just working. But all of this is just sort of like useless stone stuff. I have a lot of it, so it's not too much of an issue if we don't put one in. Okay, cool. Did somebody say that they were convincing Nom to watch paint dry or something? Grass grow? I see. I won't ask. We could dig a big hole. Oh, Owen mentioned on the Minecraft Instagram story. Wait, what? I can't look at it because my phone's bricked. Wait, what? Can you take a screenshot and put it in like MISC in the Discord or something? Is it a video? It's also their new Twitter post. Oh, that I can access. Minecraft. Their main one? Oh my gosh! Whoa! Oh, what? Bro, if you'd shown me 4 years ago this image coming directly from the Minecraft Twitter, that's crazy. That's so cool. I love Minecraft. Okay, sick. Wow. Let me retweet that. Hold on. That's huge. On there with Phil as well. With all the cool people. Boop. Okay, so here's a couple of things. And by a couple, I mean this is everything that we need to do. Should we knock out an easy couple of anvils, just to see how much further along we are? We'll do that. So I think I want to add blue to the far edge of the monorail, and what I mean by that is over here, like, it just doesn't have any of the blue, and that looks weird because, like, it's strangely split. Esmeralda, thank you for the 6 months. So I think I'll grab some nether sprouts, nylium, that sort of thing. And just, it shouldn't take too long just to do this strip. So let's do that. Today's all about just seeing where our heart takes us. As you can see, oh, hey, it's actually getting there now. Good. I did a lot of AFKing with the at the farm, gunpowder farm. So now we actually have gunpowder as well. May I ask a question? You may. In fact, today is the day of asking questions because I'm going to be gone for a week. So if you guys want to say anything, who's Quiet Guy? So Quiet Guy was a character that I made up in preparation for being... Thank you very much for the 1 year! Did you think you would get him for a second? Thank you for the 1 year, Crystal!
1 year. Let's go.
1 year. Can you imagine I just tipped my whole hand? Didn't even just said everything about it. I knew it was bait. You know me too well. So what? Now it's illegal for Dali to be hopeful? God forbid. God forbid that a little guy has hope and joy in his heart. What? No, you said that. You obviously you. Okay, let me grab this. You know what? I'm just gonna shove this. I don't know. I don't know. A genuine. Okay. Can I put it on top of the torch? I can. Cool. Stupid. Question. When you saw the Minecraft post, was it quite profound as that had been something that you were just in your wallet, like mine is being featured in a Who publication? Or was it just wow Minecraft? You can get a little desensitized with content creation over stuff that's cool. It's insane. It's more insane than I'm giving it credit for. I guess what makes my reaction... Why do I have one bit of... Oh, whatever. I guess what makes my reaction, not as, this is insane kind of thing, is that, it's been a slow burn to get here. So, you've got to sort it. Sort what? But it is really cool. The block, that one. Oh, yes, you had. I see. Yes. So if I do this, and then I turn that into that, and then I take 3 of these, and I can make a stack of anvils. And then we do that again. here to here. Oh, that was too much. 1, 2, 3. Stack of anvils. 1, 2, 3. Stack of anvils. Do it again. Thank you, Dior, for the 38 months.
Wow.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you very much for sticking around for so long. One of the OGs. Boop, boop, boop. Right, feels like... Alright, forget it. I'm stuck here at this point. I'm sorry. You shall not be released anytime soon. Okay. I've just got a bunch of copper in here, by the way. It's just all the different copper blocks that I didn't bother sorting because I couldn't be bothered. I think I've got more iron around the corner, though. Oh, it's so nice not to have the stupid blocks in the way, he says, jumping over a block. Yeah, that's enough that I'm willing to do this. There we go. Yeah, Ravel came and left. That was it. That was Ravel's dip in. What about the iron farm? We already hit it. What'd I do? Oh, it's like I can still hear their voice. Hit us with the very high see you later move. Alright, let's put some anvils down. The Berry Brand move right there, wasn't that? This is fair. This is fair. Ah, it's not loud enough, guys. Hold on, here you go. There you go. I know this is what you come to... I know this is what you come to stream for. Okay. Now that the mods are gone. There we go, I'll turn that down. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, today's just like a meandering day to like fix all of the small things. I won't get to much. I'll probably only do like 4 or 5 different things. But, wow, we're actually getting quite close. Wait. I don't think we'll get there, but... At the other side... We haven't even completed one side yet. So if we can do 2... If we can do, like... Sorry. If we can do at least one side, that's like hope. My bad, my bad. That's okay. I mean, we're definitely not reaching the end. There's still a lot left to go past. But we're making it way further than I thought.
Yo, I got a question on behalf of me, Ayan and Dali. Since you have mentioned how we riff a lot in chat and are quite active in joking around, we just want to check in and ask if you would like us to reel it in. All 3 of us obviously do our best to not spam or flush chat to the point of getting others' messages lost, but obviously you will have a different perspective on that.
It's not...
We love to entertain, but that is of course what it should stay to be, fun tongue.
Fun tongue. It's not that you're drowning out chat. It's that when I'm not doing an SMP, like a power SMP, chat tends to be a little bit quieter. And there can be moments when literally the entire conversation is about how funny you guys are. Which, you know, I'm not going to say it out loud and be like, stop being so funny and making everybody laugh. Because it's like, all right, we get it, man. It's like, it's the you show. But... I don't think it's a problem. If you wanted to reel it in like 23%, you could, and I wouldn't be like, no. But like, I'm not getting upset about it. 23. Hey, I'm a specific kind of guy. All right. I work in numbers. No, we were so close. No.
Those of us
No.
working on the steam engine decided to make an anvil cult. No safety glasses, even in the brick. What if an anvil flies at your face at 100 kilometers per
Sorry,
hour?
the steam engine? Am I missed something? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Oh, man. Yeah, it's crazy how I'll go like the type of people that are here and the type of conversations that happen, it's literally like a flip. It's like a switch. When I'm doing a POW SMP and when I'm not. Was that Shep? Where? Oh, Pure Total Fear! There's so much happening. I think
P
that
underscore eternal
I managed to get one.
tipped £15.
Wait,
W to train progress.
Thank you very much, Pure Total Fear, the £15. What are you talking about, Shep? Where's my bed? That's very kind, Pure Total Fear. I appreciate it. Okay, my bed has just vanished.
Loki forgot this was today.
What? Stream? Left it on the train? Where on the train? Oh no, everything's spawning and it's Evil Burger. Everything's being Evil Burger. Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna make another one. Oh, it's Sunday. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stream tomorrow. But you switch the blocks. Hey, update. Update. Big update. I changed the... Oh my gosh, look at him. Speeding towards me with his little legs. I changed all of the sounds so that it pans randomly between my left and right ear. And sad to say, it works incredibly well. Because I was coming out of there and then was flying really quickly and heard it in my left ear and was just like, that makes a lot of sense that it would be on my left ear. Oh dear. It also changes the volume as well. Yeah, I was mid-flight. That's how bad it got me. Dreadful. Did you do it because it was nighttime and I was being like, everything's being Evil Burger? Because that makes a lot of sense as to why you would do it then. Okay, how much? 53, so it's 3, it's 27, 31. 53 times 31 divided by 64. Okay, it's another 25 stacks of iron or 3 stacks of blocks. When is next stream? In like a week and a bit. I was worried you'd get decent hearing creepers all the time and actually get hit by one. No, yeah, I also had a slight worry of that. Where's the iron? It's somewhere around here. Okay, we're not crazy far off. If I do this and this, we'll be a little bit closer, but maybe by the end of stream, but who knows? So Monday, I can't give exact timings, I'm afraid. I'm very sorry. Partly because I don't know how, like, I might get ill while I'm away. Hopefully not. I might get tired and not have the energy to stream. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say, like, when exactly I'm going to be back. Because, you know, I'm going to be away from my house and I don't want people to know when I'm in and out of my house. That kind of thing. I'm not going to get ill. It would be ridiculous. But, you know, life's unpredictable. I can't believe that we're close to the monorail being done. Okay, we're going to put these anvils in, and then we're going to... Can we get a Discord announcement? Oh, of course. Yeah. There it is. The big pill. Oh, yeah, that guy. How does the train go up the mountain on this side, especially when it's connected? Each... Don't think about it. Yeah, the elevator, but the elevator's only going to be like that wide. Obviously, each part disconnects, but some bits are like go out to like there. I realized it. Yeah, I also realized it at and it's just fine. It's fine. We can build something that gives the impression of like there is a silo here full of blocks, and the train comes over to here, unloads from the silo into this capsule that then gets lifted up to there, and there's another train. So the train doesn't get lifted up, a silo does. Done. Wow, good job, me. Right, what items do I need? Oh, you know what would be crazy with an item sorter? Is if you could like go along, pick up some items that you needed, dropped it into a hopper, and then it went and got you a shulker full of like each item that you requested. That'd be crazy. Okay, we need Nylium, wart blocks, nether sprouts, nether grass, for lack of a better word. I don't really know what to call it. I think that's it. I think that's all that I have here. Yeah. I don't know why these... I don't think these Azure Bluettes should be here. I think we removed all... Maybe I didn't? It's been so long, I can't remember. I remember. No, I don't think they should be there. Just really complicated shulker loaders. Yeah. There's like oxide daisies and cornflowers, which I think I've also... should not be here. Okay, let's go and grab some shulkers and fill it up. When we get back before TwitchCon, it'll be the beginning of the season 5 like stuff, for lack of a better word. Get rid of those chests as well. Stuff. Music. That's what I meant to say. Spotify music. I appreciate you guys going ooh and ah when you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. It does make me feel better.
Wowza.
Thank you very much for 29 months. Ace Grace. Okay, so. Nether stuff. Vegetation. Here we are. Let's grab like that much. And then surely around here somewhere. Yep, cool. We'll grab some of this. And then we'll grab 2 of these. And then we'll grab some of this. Wow, this is awesome. I love having a sorted... Oh. Okay, well, that makes things easier. Can we have a C to the A to the pshins? Yes. Note to self, if there's a chest opposite the chest you're looking in, look in it, because it probably is overflow and has what you need. Okay. I completely forget how we did this. But it'll come back to me. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. We're going to go through and we're going to clear out all of the long grass. In fact, actually, we'll just clear out all the grass, period. Terraforming. I didn't think we'd be doing that today. Grass. Thumbs down. Owain versus long grass. It's So this comes up to here, and then it gets smaller as it goes along the edge, which is helpful for me, because then it's less to do. Yeah, sick. This is good. Okay. Let's just take a quick moment to review how I did this. It's like veins, but not quite. And then I go through, and wherever it's on the edge, I would put a warped wart block. Sure. Easy enough. Roots. Yeah, like roots. Oh, I remember when, yeah. Sad days. Okay. I'm going to start by... I don't know why that's just there. Odd. Just sprinkling in some of this. I once heard there's a moments thing now. I'm so grateful you took interest in that. I only recently thought we should have moments since I remember it from Philza. Yes! It's very cool. I can't showcase it because I already removed it. But I did it. Oh, Dior, don't you know? I saw it in the VOD. Okay, sick. Sorry, I removed the like testing one, I mean, Dally. No, so I made my own moments. I would showcase it, but it would take me so long to undo everybody's variables. So I can do exclamation mark moment and then give it a title. And then when people can claim that moment, and then it shows their moments on the back of their juice card. So if I do this, I'll come through there. It'll increase by 1. And then if you have a moment, it'll flip and show on the back like little badges, little stamps to show your moments that you've been here for. Flip it around. Wicked Witch! So yeah. It didn't do it because you don't have one anymore. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I removed the test one. And then in come the stamps. Yeah, do people just like jump onto stream and forget they can do that? I truly didn't think the stamps would be as popular as they have been. We get a lot of lurkers using stamps. Hopefully it makes them feel like they're interacting more with the community and vibing a bit. Just gonna like punch out some holes. Only started to redeem it recently. That's how I feel with like real life cafes. I wanted to make like stream streaks, but not something that you have to like, you have to be here kind of thing. I've been in for that and I just go, oh, I forgot that was a thing, and then redeemed it. Maybe I need to make a command being like, don't forget. Are you still doing that real stamp thing? That would be cool, wouldn't it? But alas, I think probably not. Just because like, with what time, you know? I know, I'm sorry. If I wanted to make it good, I wouldn't be able to do it quick. So I can stamp my own card? Yeah, bring your own card and a stamp for me to stamp it, or I'll sign it. You could just replicate the stamp otherwise. I'll try and get it done in time for San Diego, maybe. I know you guys probably aren't going to be at San Diego, a lot of you, but, you know. Wait, music question? Exclamation mark song? Do, 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 do. That's literally because the gets points, lose points ratio is too big of a loss. I get you. Oh, we're out of... I think you can make 1,000... This isn't me calling anyone out or anything. I think you can make 1,000 points by watching a stream. Am I wrong in that? Probably not. That sounds like too much. Now that I think about it, I don't think that... You can? How long? Over 1,000? 100%? Okay, so if you like watch a stream, then you can like basically get there. I think that's with a sub though. That's what I'm worried about. Like, is it exclusively with a sub? I must sleep. That's fair. Oh, okay. So while you're here, I should probably float this by you. I think, and a couple of you guys thought that I was actually going to be doing this earlier than I have done it. I think I might move my streams to start at 5, which would be 1 hour earlier than they currently do. I know that makes some people sad because it might mean that they missed the beginning of the stream. It's not healthy for me to eat dinner as late as I do. Both like physically, it's not, I can like tell it's not healthy of me because I'm digesting. I like, for clarity, I'm eating dinner at like 10:30, 11 at night. And then I'm going to bed at 12. And that's not a great system for your body because you really shouldn't be digesting food while you're trying to sleep. So there's like that element. I think it's bad for me socially because as we get further into the summer, people are going to probably be going outside for dinner more. And they're going to be like, oh, come over, come over. And I'm going to be like, sorry, I just started a stream. And that there was a couple of other reasons, but I don't need to go into it. So I don't know. I'm not fully there yet. I might like do a mix. I might have it be like on one specific day. I do them earlier. I'm gonna get via an anonymous poll. How do you feel about stream 1 hour earlier? It's better for me, actually. I don't mind. I actively don't like it much. You can be honest. But don't beat around the bush. Don't be like, oh, I'll say I don't mind because I don't want to be rude and say I actively don't like it. If you don't like it, you have to tell me. Otherwise, there's no point in me doing the poll. But if you have no opinion, then you can also just put that there. Serious answers only. It was supposed to be from New Year, wasn't it? I did float that idea by around New Year. I'm done with lectures for good now. For good? Forevers, you say? Wow. Look at you go. So overall, though, stream ending earlier means I get to go to bed on time. Ah, okay, yes. I didn't realize you were losing sleep because of modding. Okay, okay. Well, the positive is outweighing the negative right now. Obviously, it's not, this poll doesn't decide whether I do it or not, but it's good to know what the audience want. Or what they would prefer. I'm part of a vocal minority, and that's okay. You've spoken your mind. Streaming earlier would mean a lot of people I know as well as me wouldn't be able to make first hour stream. Yes. So that is probably one of the biggest downsides. Is that like, I've been a 6 o'clock Andy pretty much my whole Twitch career. Like, we could even check Twitch tracker, Owen's Juice TV. Streams. Performing security verification. Let's go back to March 2021. Yeah. 5:58, 6 o'clock, 6:15. Let's skip forwards a year. 6:03, 7. Let's skip forwards another year. 6 o'clock, 6:12, 5 at one point, 6 o'clock. So I've pretty much always, for the past 5 years, and that means I've cultivated an audience of people who that works very well for. So this is like, it's no small thing. Maybe it means that like we'd get some different people in chat, like some new people. I don't know. There's also like the kind of small issue that I would, 5's a very sought after like period of time. It's a very popular slot. We'd get some first hour Andes, yeah. It is. It's pretty popular among the UK scene. What is Andy not doing? Okay, so I'm gonna branch this out just to the edges so that you can kind of like visually see off of the edge this more, because right now it doesn't touch the edges at all. We'll have it like slope down onto here. Germany's Kevin? What's Kevin? Alright, let's jump back up to here. Oop. Yeah, this is looking good and fine, but I do want to make sure that it gets a little bit more varied, because right now it's kind of samey. Kevin is like the insult to call someone a loser. What? Why? Man, poor Kevin. What did Kevin do? Just is? Wow. Are we currently... Europe is already...
Hardcore is possibly getting its own music for biomes, on Chompy, right?
Yeah.
Would that possibly be uploaded to Spotify too? And maybe technically counting as another orange Chompy drop? Smileoge TV fly.
Yeah, so any music that I make on the Chompy will be... This ring's dirty. I need to clean this. Oh, it's covered in holy powder. Anything that I make on the Chompy that is like professional will obviously be uploaded to Spotify. Like it wouldn't make sense for me not to. I've also got like a small other plan going on with Chompy, which I haven't properly spoken about yet. There's an element of like, I don't think I'm going to be able to make enough music in time to release a new album to make good on the subathon. I've really tried this year with the subathon goals for them to be things that are much more achievable to me, rather than be things which is like, I'll do this, I promise, like not overextend myself and try to like say something in the hopes that it forces me to do it. That being said, karaoke stream when I'm back, that is actually happening. I don't really know how. I guess I'll like detach this and have it be like here, but whatever. Okay, let's pop this in here. So now if we grab some warped wart blocks. No, I will not do Let It Go. And now anywhere where we see netherrack, we need to replace with warped wart block, which is granted a majority of the beginning bit. I would probably sing a musical song at some point during the karaoke stream. I don't know if I'm gonna like, I don't want to prepare songs, because I think the part of karaoke is that it's meant to be like rough around the edges. So if I like go and rehearse songs, it's like, oh, now you're just trying. And if there's anything that we've learned from Gen Z onwards, it's that trying something earnestly is the worst thing you could ever do. God forbid that you actually attempt something earnestly. You will be eaten alive. Cringe culture is just people trying things. Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. So, it's got to be. I want to see nonchalant singing, harmonizing with yourself, nonchalant vibrato singing. I want nonchalant riffs in my karaoke. Do 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 do. Or you know, you learn skills. I'm hot take. Another Owen's Juice really bad take, where I say something and people go, "No, that's not true." In the same way that I think certain people are predisposed to be artists, I think people are predisposed to be singers, and no amount of training in either two of the hobbies can make you good. You either got it or you
Can we
don't.
get a cover of Were I Thy Bride? /J
I don't know that one, so no. I think you can become a good singer a classically trained singer if you are taught it. But I have had lessons in singing, and I don't think I'm any good at it. Not from lack of trying, but because I think there is a certain tone that good singers have that you can't learn. So there you go. There's my another bad take from Owen. And I think that extends to artistic skills as well. I think most people fit those categories more critically than they think. Yeah, I think you know, it's like the Ratatouille saying all over again. Like, not anyone can sing, but a good singer can come from anyone. And regularly, maybe twice a week for years now, and you don't think you just be a good singer? Not, you know, bravo. I think I would be a good singer in the sense that I'm a good singer now, in that if you were to go over to a piano and you were to give me a C major scale, I'd be able to replicate it pretty bang on. But that doesn't mean that it's going to be nice to listen to. Like, I understand the mechanics of singing. That doesn't mean that I have that tone, that je ne sais quoi. Can you close it fully? I didn't mean to be confused on how I could sing once, because people with asthma tend to struggle with long notes, and I do them for fun. Yoga walking is a warm-up song for me. Oh, no flex, okay. Can you play the melodica? Which one's the melodica? Wait, which one's the melodica? How have I forgotten what a melodica is? Oh, that, yeah. Air piano. I loved that when I was a kid. All right, I think that's a good amount of blue. Then when I say I'm just an above average artist, you get all fussy about it. Yeah, I do, because I don't think it's true. Because that's not even like related to my topic. Because you have the je ne sais quoi. Quoi? Suddenly a duck. You have the je ne sais quoi of artistic skill. I thought you said harmonica in the tone of that dog. Melodic. Pokemon! No way, I says. No way. Wow. Oh, good raid, Mo. Very good. I like that a lot. Since I was like itty bitty, I haven't like shirtless Sloan experience. It is entirely represented by the time I've spent doing it. I disagree, but hey ho. We're gonna get rid of this sand because it's yucky. Hi Raiders, I'm playing hardcore, shock horror, and we've just finished our sorting system. So now we get to do other things Shovel durability. Thank you. Do, 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 do. Just going to go through and remove all of the yucky bits of stone that don't need to be here, so that it's nice and flat. Not flat. Well, flat in texture and color. Guys, we might dig a big hole today, which we know how that went last time. I need buttons that I can click on my stream deck, which just immediately play a clip of me dying in each season. Just like a Family Guy cutaway joke.
This is unrelated, but if you were a bird you'd be orange goose. If you were explaining yourself you'd be orange excuse. If you were asleep it'd be orange snooze.
What's going on? Yes, true. I do remember seeing a guy who was, I think he was a Twitch streamer, who just had like, before stream, he had just created a bunch of like videos of himself doing like small 15-second comedy sketches. And he would just be streaming and he'd be like, this is almost as bad as that time that I almost got hit by a car. And he'd like press a button and it would like just cut away to that like small comedy skit. It was so funny. I forget who it was, but it was such a good idea. The issue is that you'd have to constantly be making them. Okay, we can grab now some of this and this. There we go. From each season of you going, yeah, I'm never gonna die. It's true, I'm never gonna die. Okay, we're gonna use these nether sprouts.
I thought,
Whoa!
well yes, some people sound better than others, but this is like the what if they hate my pie argument. Meanwhile we are just the guy going, oh my god, 2 pies. Yes, some people will have natural talent, but I don't like neglecting how things like singing are a skill, which are taught. As an artist who is skilled and has often been titled talented, I think it takes putting a lot of work into learning a skill in order to
You're putting
fully
words in my
appreciate
mouth
the
now.
impact that work has. / lighthearted.
That's not the crux of the argument. I know the whole like artists hate the word talented thing. You still have to train to refine a skill, but I'm saying no amount of training can make up for whether or not somebody has the it factor or not. Also, I'm not saying that if I were to do a karaoke stream, people would come in and be like, this is so unrefined. Like, I could literally do macaroni art, and to an extent, there would be a percentage of people in the chat do bad macaroni art. It would be like, "Wow, you're so talented! This is so good! I want for expressing yourself." Like, you'd show up, and so the argument isn't, or the conversation isn't revolved around like, is this going to be good enough for stream? I'm just saying, I don't have that it factor, and so like, I won't be trying, because why would I? It's a throwaway stream. Yes, people are talented, but there's also a head start. Also, why are we comparing ourselves with something we can only describe as genius? I misunderstand now. We hit the I got lost moment. What is an it factor? The it factor, I mean, the X factor called it the X factor. The it factor would be whether or not, like, tonally something sounds interesting to listen to, which like is completely subjective, obviously, but also not, because subjective value can be drawn from objective popularity. It's when you're scary cloud. Stop. I laughed once out of politeness and then laughed again when I got it. I think we're agreeing aggressively, Stevie, which tends to be a running theme. Like, I don't think what I'm saying is, what would be the word? Conflicting with what you're saying. I think we're just both saying completely different things. Sure. Okay. After we put these in. We're gonna move over to the like larger stuff. What is it called? Warped Roots. Are there any Project Hail Mary enjoys? Has anybody here enjoyed dang it. I was gonna say something that was like innately popular. And then I just like completely crashed and burned. Stupid. No, still do it. Okay, all right. Okay, hold on.
Counterpoint to the argument, Mom, I don't know what the argument is.
Okay, well, thanks, I suppose. Thanks for bailing me out of having to come up with a resolution for that bit. I still haven't seen it. You have to. You must. A third time this week. There's certain movies. No, there's not certain movies. There's pretty much no movie that I think I could watch twice in 1 week. Like, if I'd already seen it. That doesn't mean it's not good. I think I'd go crazy. At all. Smokey! Good to see you. How you doing? Thanks for the raid. Yeah, Brooke, you're a different breed. I can't keep up with that. Like, I would have watched Project Hail Mary immediately after watching it the first time, but that's because I'd seen it and wanted to then see it again. But I would not now watch it a third time immediately. Love that movie? Oh, it's a good movie. We were just talking about it. Well, sort of. We were talking about watching it. Okay, I believe these only exist up against the edges of already existing things. I saw it twice in 1 day. See, I can't do that. That's crazy. But respect to you. More power to you. Can I break this? Yes. I haven't done the same movie twice in 1 day, but I've walked out of one theater into another before. Was that for like one of those like marathon watch like a bunch of movies back to back kind of thing? Month to rewatch stuff would annoys me. How do you mean annoys you? In what sense? I agree, but like in what way? I used to have a cinema pass. Yeah, those are crazy. You gotta really love going to the cinema to get a cinema pass. Finished the movie I paid for, then saw an empty room and was like, bet. wait. Hang on. Wait, I haven't ever considered that. That you could just walk into cinema rooms after you've gone. I thought they walked in and kick you out. They must have a system for that. That's a crime, no? Right, we got him. Smokey, you're going away for a long time. NPR, have you worked in a cinema? Am I going crazy? My entire streaming career has been a sting operation. Did I say Smirky? Sorry, I meant NPR. I work in a movie theater now. It was now. Okay, cool. I'll be honest, I thought it was now, but I didn't want to say now in case that was like private information and then you could have used it as an out to be like, no, not anymore. But that's fine. Okay. I think we're good to go on that. That looks good to me. I don't think it's really allowed. No, I don't think it is. Technically, there's no, like, balloons. We have got no balloons going along here. I can grab some ochre frog lights and some weeping vines or twisting vines. It shouldn't take too long, so I can make a couple. We won't make a bunch, but I had the opportunity to get access to a bunch of exams I was taking last week. But that's really boring to do, so I didn't want to spoil the excitement. I feel like that's a different... it's a different category. Let me do this. In our theatre, you pay for the seat with the ticket. So if someone comes by and you're in their seat and we find you don't even have a ticket for that showing, we can kick you out for trespassing. That makes sense. What I'm interested in is presumably... Oops. Celebration. Presumably, there is a system in place where movies have been engineered to not end at the same time that another one's beginning to avoid people moving from one like straight into the other. I'd be interested to know if that was like something that somebody had to actually like think about how they were going to make that happen. And choose a seat no one has bought. Deal. This is illegal. This is a legal activity and I won't have it. We do not do this. We're good. We're good guys. Everybody here's a good guy. I need these and I need ochre frog lights. That's based on how the movies are scheduled. That's the Perb Theatre thing because the GMs make the... I see. Game masters? You guys employ game masters to do your schedule? That's crazy. I'm looking for ochre frog lights. I want to be a neutral guy. You have to be good. Where are all the torches? I know they're around here somewhere. There they are. I'll just grab those. Do cinemas usually have the same entrance and exit doors? Over here, I feel like if you were seen trying to exit from the entrance, it'd immediately be suspicious. Interesting. Okay. We do one little guy here. And then we do another one here. There we go. Phoenix! Sorry, my mind was completely wandering there. Thank you for just 28 months.
I will confess, I have went into another screen without a ticket before. Because I saw it was empty online, showed my cinema pass and just went, can I just go see this one?
Oh. Well, you have a cinema pass. That feels a little different. I feel like you're kind of given literally a pass. Alright, do this. Oh, hang on. It's not just twisting vines. It's also... Oh, I forgot. Oh, no! So much effort. Effort? Feels like a fantasy name. Alright, we need firefly bushes and moss carpets and dirt. F is the kind of name that would be in a fantasy book where magic isn't called magic. It's like... And you don't have birthdays, you have like moon cycle days or something equally vague. Is it magic the actual word? Probably. Made me into a fool again. Thanks, Dally. You still need a ticket for that movie sold? I see, NPR. What am I getting? Firefly bushes? Man, it's so sad that Jack has gone back into hibernation now that we're not doing the train anymore. I just searched the word Jack in the Google spreadsheet. Okay. You're right, yeah, I'm a mess without him. Okay, we need this. And I think there should be some firefly bushes kicking around here. Yep, good. And some just dirt, really. Do I just have dirt? Is there just dirt somewhere? Where's all the dirt gone? I think it's over here, actually, weirdly. Whoa, whoa. In the base, no? Okay, sorry. Forget where grass is for 1 second. Unnecessary anger. Okay, thank you. It was in the base. Now we just need to go back over to here. Raphael the boat. Come again? It's named? I was waiting for that. Okay, we do this. We go 1, 2, 2, 3. We drop down. We break in a circle. We replace this. No, that doesn't feel right. I think it's this. Shrek in 4D. I really dislike the concept of that in a big way. There's a lot of things there that immediately spring to mind that I would not be pleased with having happen. You get covered in mud, yeah, and then like the burping and everything. This is not for me. It's not for me. And then pop this here. The burping, the burp humor that Shrek is like famous for. So what is the fourth dimension? I think that in a cinema context, it just means like there's gonna be like effects happening. So if somebody sneezes, there's gonna be a little nozzle in the seat in front of you, and it's gonna spray you. Doesn't that sound fun? Doesn't that sound like something you want right now? Ooh, no, not ooh. You'll pay money for it, and you'll be pleased for it. The seats move. The seats move. Sorry, not to yuck your yum, Cyber, but you know, it's not for me. I was so pleased when we all moved away as like a society from 3D. When it was like, okay, well that clearly didn't work. Let's like, it still boggles my mind that some cinemas have it. Like, why are you still spending money away from 3D? Yeah, like 3D glasses. No, I only want 2D animation. That's all I want. Have you guys seen all of the drama about that indie game called Mixtape? Oops. No? Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's because yours and I's timelines are pretty much the exact same, Luan. I'll be the one, yeah. Oh, someone in chat does? Great. I'm going to use that as a segue to talk about it. We're naturals. So, how do I describe it? This game is like a experience, coming of age, custom soundtrack, very Sony animation, like everything's in the background's at 60 frames per second, but the characters are at 20 frames per second. So like they kind of like move interestingly. Life is Strange like game. It's received like, it's apparently from an indie studio, but their PR packages, which are like the things that they send to creators to like, hey, look at this. Isn't this a cool thing? It's all themed around the stuff, are like insanely high budget. They're doing like custom vinyls of the soundtrack, sending it out to big and small creators. And it's like, so that doesn't, first off, that doesn't feel very indie. And then there's like, it's got a really star-studded well-produced custom soundtrack, because the whole thing is about like retro's 90s mixtape, cassette tape kind of thing, like a Walkman vibe. Yeah, okay, indie game, but it got massive backing. It got more funding than Clair Obscur. So like, it's indie. It's indie in the sense that it was made by an indie company, but also like huge budget, which doesn't make it not indie. And then the things I've been seeing about it, there's a segment where you have to like run to save someone or something. And if you take your hands off the controls, you'll just run and there's no consequence. You'll trip over fences. You'll like crash into people. You'll like try and vault the hood of a car and fail. But like ultimately nothing happens. You still reach where you were gonna go. The conflict is that if you had done it correctly, you would have looked cooler doing it. And people are really divided. Like some people heralding it. It received a 10 out of 10 from Game Critic. I think it was Game Critic. Maybe it was a different critic. Whatever. Like unheard of to reach a flawless 10. And yet, and then also there's like a group of people that are hating on it. I think some of them are probably hating on it just to hate on it. But they're making some fair arguments. Keep an eye out for it. Now that I've said it, you might notice it a lot more. Twitter do tend to do that. That is true. I think a lot of the like, well, not, I think some of the criticism that the game is facing is fair. I think it insists on itself a little too much in certain aspects. As John, I just saw the clip you're talking about. There you go. Okay, yeah. It's so nice that I don't have to take all of this back to where it needs to go, by the way. I can just drop it in here and know that it will reach where I want it to. This is awesome. I think it's called Mixtape. I might be mistaken. All right, let's take a little gander. I think you wouldn't be able to tell that that was made 5 months after this bit was made. So, great. The whole point is that we don't notice it is different, and I think it's fine. So we've done a little bit more of the anvils, and we've done a little bit more of this, so we can come over here. I don't know if it's 5 months, but I'd wager that it's close to it. This super dragon head. Let's remove... Add blue to the bracket area. Get rid of it. Wait. That was the wrong one. I don't think we're done yet, but we'll come back to that later. I look up Mixtape and the first explain why I personally hate Mixtape and just under of totally uninterrupted. That's the original tweet. I'm not going to play that because she swears a lot in it. But if you want to see what the criticism basically boils down to, listen to that 3-minute clip, and you'll get the idea. Okay, we are now on a repeat. So let's go to General 3. I think we could move the cow farm. Where to? Or maybe we don't move it. Or wait, no, maybe we just kill all the cows. Feels like a bit of an extreme. It can't live here. You can't park there, mate. Custom build. I don't want a custom build of a cow farm here. What's the best way to get food? Honestly, it's this. Like, a chicken farm isn't good because chicken only gives you 3 out of the usual 4. Where would I move these to? D or no? She just keeps running. I'm gonna grab a couple of leads and we're gonna move them over to a different spot. Leads are in the right hand side. Okay, cool. If you move cows, make sure to not suffocate. Don't worry, I won't. I'll kill a bunch of them if I do. I did this in Vampires. Trust it will not work. No, it's going to work fine. It's going to work so fine. Why is there just one missing? Yeah, I think people's criticism that it's basically just a movie is pretty fair. Because from what I've seen, it doesn't really look like you can have a strong input on the story. Like, some people were comparing it to Dispatch in that sense, but I'd argue the Dispatch actually does have gameplay and you can fail. Like, sure, it has some very elongated cutscenes that you could argue are basically movie style, but there is a game in it. I'm not so certain that... But then, like, what's that other game? Something Edith Finch. What Remains of Edith Finch is also a game that's kind of a movie. It's very dark, so don't go play it or look it up unless you're willing to deal with a lot of very heavy topics. It's not presented darkly, but it is quite intense. So, like, can I hark mixtape when I'm such a big fan of Edith Finch? Probably not. Like, it's just that genre of game. That sequence isn't something you can emotionally connect to. Yeah, yes. I guess what it's meant to invoke is that feeling of when you put a headset on and you do run, which I remember doing, like, in my early 20s. And so, like, you know, maybe if you feel really cool doing it in the video game, but I don't think it translates. Edith Finch is a walking simulator, and it is a banger. I think having the button prompts is the issue. Yeah. And have to press buttons to crouch and slide. It would be interesting if there was consequence for that moment. Banger. Bangwa. I played Edith Finch on my family when it first came out, and it might be one of my favorite Moris. Oh, memories. Yes. Firewatch had very mild consequences, but still felt like an impact. I'm gonna be real. After having reflected on Firewatch, I would not recommend it. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion. I think... I don't know. Yeah, I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. I'd give Edith Finch like a... Did I just tie all of them to each other? It was enjoyable still. Yeah, but only because I think I was expecting some... Right. I see what you mean now when you said that this wasn't going to work. What kind of behavior is this? Why would you want to do this? You need to re-lead them? Oh no, I'm stuck in here. What's happening? I'm just leading all of them to each other. Shears. Okay. They got absorbed by the hoppers. Yeah. Please don't go play Firewatch or Edith Finch without looking up the trigger warnings first. I did it again. This is a ridiculous format. Why is it doing this? Is it because I'm shifting? It's because I'm shifting. I figured it out now.
It's been a ride, but I'm happy to be here, y'all.
Thank you very much, Kanye. Appreciate it. And they are out. We did it. First try. Okay. I think there's a little compartment back here. Oh, yeah. Memories. There's a guy in there. Not anymore, though, ain't. He died. He got killed. I forget by what. Alright, guys. Was it you? No, no, no. I was very upset when it happened. Hello? Come on through. Come on through. Thank you. Cool. Now we have a battery of cows if we ever need it. Okay. Or swings and fish. Yeah, it's an interesting game. Feels weird to be cleaning this space up. We're now technically on a ticking timer because I'm going to need more food eventually. And if I run out and I haven't made a new farm in time, the new one will be better. It'll have more space and it will have a flame sword so that I don't have to cook up the meat after I'm done. Upgrades, upgrades. I was just going to ask that. Ask what? You can make some bread out of that 4 whole wheat you have growing. 4? I don't understand. I don't get it. It's more than 4. Wait, why is it funny? Oh, whoops. Oh dear. It's very little wheat. No, it isn't. It's a big wheat farm. That's more than enough to make bread. What are you talking about? It's tiny. No, no. It's not. This is ridiculous. You guys wouldn't know a proper wheat field. That's more. What do you mean? It's to breed the cows. What are you talking about? This is crazy. This is crazy work. Completely unprovoked as well, by the way. Didn't say anything to Dior to deserve that. Okay. That's a lot of gubbins. Good thing we have an item sorter now. An item sorter. Time to work and pop that popcorn. Good luck. I should ask NPR more about their job. I'm interested about the behind the scenes of cinema. Okay. Where's my... did I put my fireworks away? I can speak to working in a movie theater and also the production of movies. Wow. Well, next time that you're not at work, we'll do that. Why is there slime in there? One point we needed slime, and the easiest way to do it was infest all of them with oozing.
Question, am I okay to make an archive account for Twitch chat polls to prevent lost media maybe? Question, would that be okay? Question.
Sure. If you are possessed to do that, then yes. But wait. Hang on. Let me just look up something. Okay, it's something that I can do in StreamerBot. I could literally just go and okay, so are you asking me this because you want to do it, or are you asking me this because you want the end result of what it would do? There's different things, because if it's the latter, I can do it automatically. If people want that, I can have it so that the StreamerBot captures the winning percentages of each poll and like the outlay. If it's the former, then you do go ahead. Like it was an idea that I wasn't going to do. You suggested it. I could do it. It would take me maybe like half an hour. But if it's something you want to do, then go for it. I need all of the stuff that's over here. Do you want to have a job? Yes, basically. I would like a little job, and it's all yours. Well, there's our food. Wait, I should have hoppers. If I have hoppers, I can do a chain here. Do 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 do. We got cord cats and train cats and pole cats. True. I think everybody just loves little jobs. Everybody loves being helpful in this chat. Okay, there's going to be a lot of backlog from this because I have a feeling that all these seeds are going to end up being in the output chest just down there, which is where the overflow goes. But whatever. That's a job for future me. Oh, we're already getting some. Okay. So now that that's been removed, let's go down here.
Just stopping by to wish you a good break 07.
Thank you, Typo. Appreciate it. I'm very excited for the food. That's probably what I'm most excited for, to be honest. It's really just a second, wait, third, wait, fourth entryway. Yeah. Well, it was always going to be. Even when the boiler room is there, I'm still going to have it be. We should try all the foods. That's a great idea. We should do that. Oh, I even have a roof? I mean, we technically don't. That bit's open. Okay. That wasn't enough grass. So... grab this. There we go. I didn't like Greek food, not being rude. I had an experience. Of course you did. Yeah, it was great. Okay. It's going to look a bit odd, but I'm going to use pumpkins to cover these up. Can I jump on this? Oh, well, it's actually quicker to do the blocks. Goodbye, Mini Wheatfield. You've been here since day one. But it's time to make the spawn island look like a spawn island. As in, like, home base. As in, like, not just random temporary stuff. As I kept saying things, I was like, it technically did look like that, but you get what I mean. Getting emotional over a field of wheat. We'll leave that tree, because that's in there from the beginning, and it was the tree in the animatic. We would like to now, in this absence, make this blue. Blue. Oh, bit of glass there. Oh, glass?
Wait, question. I have a question. If you got 2 official meet and greets, I hope you still plan to have an unofficial community meetup ? This is a question, by the way.
I'm aware it's a question. You opened with question. I do not know. I don't know my schedule. I will look into it at a later date. I need Nylium and nether sprouts. Some of this. Some of this. Some of this. And Nylium. Okay. Yes, I'll look into it and find out. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to manage to go to a meet and greet at 10:30 in the morning. Is that when mine is? There's a thing I gotta do. I've been invited to. Like, I can't talk about too much. It's at 8:30 in the morning. As in, cool time is 8:30. It's not even on a day of the con. I'm not really. It's also the day after a party that I'm going to. So as I'm sure you can imagine, I'm not going to be the brightest eyed. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be so fine. They schedule in an app time. They better. This is a tune. This is an incredible tune. Alright, that wasn't so bad. That was pretty quick. I'm not quite done. I got a couple of these to fill in. Who has this binky? No, not for me. It's like there's like 20 of us. So maybe I think it might be 30. I think there's 30 people. So we all need nap time. And it's a full day thing. It's from like 8:30 till 5. So like we all need binky nap time. The missile will be so tired. But that's fine. It'll be alright. I'll just bounce back. Will we have stream that day? The day that I'm at TwitchCon? Never mind. Okay. I was letting you think it through. I mean, you'll have a stream while I'm away. That's fine, I think. I think that blends in fine. Okay. Wowzers. Are you doing MCC this year? Yes. I think I'm confirmed for that, aren't I? I'm on the thing, aren't I? You are? I am. I'm doing it. I'm going to skip this one. Get rid of this tree. I don't like this one. Stupid big tree. And modding chat at the same time. That's crazy. That's crazy work. Okay. Well, we did the thing. Wow. That was not the day one tree. No, no, no. That's right. The time's come. We're going to move this sign there so that they're all in the nice, neat row, and then we'll probably fix the patches of andesite on the edges of the... We're going to do the boiler room. We're going to do the boiler room. Here we go. Here we go. What does the boiler room look like? Well, the good news is that the boiler room will be a lot more boiler room-esque when we have the sulfur stuff. Because we can do those geyser, like, gas explosion thingies. Like, it's letting off steam. So, it's a tiny little cupboard. Plug! No! Oh, okay. Never mind. It's actually fine. No! I still have the design from a year ago. I'll take a gander at it. A goose. I'm going to look up some, like, pipe designs. Minecraft boiler room pipes. So, like, I guess what we're trying to do is this from Create Mod. But like in 3 blocks of space and with none of those. Gets out of here. Compact boiler. Oh, this is cool. What's this? Oh, I'd love to be able to see it in more than 14 pixels. Truly cannot tell what that is, so I guess I'll just move on.
I am not kidding, I have waited for this day I think 2 years now. I am so excited you got no idea, this is a moment for me, hint hint nudge nudge.
Stop. No, we're not doing a moment. No. Okay, I think levers, lightning rods, bars, chains, and a couple other things. Would probably be a good shout. All right, let's go back to here. We are looking at how much space? It's like a 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 by 8 by... at its tallest 4 blocks. Okay. 96 blocks of space. That's more than enough. Well, remember when this is what the... Whoa. That was going to be Spawn Island. Before it was that, it was this, which is just, now that I think about it, just, it's nice, but it's just a wheat field, really. I think this is a nice combination of the two. That is incredibly bright. Okay. Let's get some smooth stone going. We're looking at a... by, I think it was 4. Yeah. Alright, roughly that's the vibe. It's not exact. It doesn't have to be. And just for reference, there is a door, I think, like here, which if we could maintain, that would be nice, but it's like we're really there. Okay. Okay, cool. That's fine. That's fine. Did you say you had that design that you wanted to share? Dali? Why are you being coy about it now? Lost it. Okay. Noted. Noted. That's fine. That's so fine. Can we make it? Go for it. If you want to, you're welcome to. I'm trying to think of like what would be like a cool way to indicate pressure, like water level. I think there's something you can do with banners. Like you can have like a half-filled... Wait. Pumping? Yeah. Wait, I do it... Don't I do it on the batteries? Maybe I'm imagining it. I don't... Maybe I probably don't, actually. Hoppers and banners to make a pump. Minecraft. You think I do? In the Iron Golem farm? Let's look. Okay, so it's not here. Oh, is it here? No, oh, this is a different... This is a different thing. Which I do like, but not what I meant. I don't think I have it anywhere else. No, probably not. The drippy banner, yeah. I'm talking about this. Hold on. So ominous, just in the middle there. I might try and replicate that. Can I is the question. Is there a way to do it where you only see the change in... Where you only see the change in level, like slabs or something? How do you mean? Only see the change in what? Light blue banner, blue base gradient, grey chief, light grey border. Okay, that doesn't seem too expensive. I think we can do that. Let me grab... I think, is it a blue banner or light blue banner? Light blue banner, blue base gradient, gray, gray. I think it's light gray. Yeah. Now I need a loom. So we do this, and we do a little top-down gradient. Bottom-up gradient. Then we do a chief on top. And then we do a border. Done. All right. Now, how do I build this into a design? And if I use copper, I could potentially have the edges there be... Okay, let me try that again. Light blue banner. Yeah, orange border. Nope. Let's do like orange. No, let's do, if we do gray as the background and then orange as the border, then that will probably maintain enough of the visuals. That's an orange bundle. It's not even dye. Yeah. Oopsie. Can you use glass and push it with a piston into the banner? Oh, maybe. It's such a shame that it's not quite, you know? Like, I'd almost be more tempted to use... If I do this and have it be like that, and then just have copper everywhere else. That kind of vibe. Okay. Let me do glass, piston. See you later, bye. I don't think this is possible, but I'm willing to try. Ah, so close. Of course, the bottom block isn't actually a thing. That would have been really cool. It's a block, not an entity. Yeah. Darn indeed. Okay, if I grab one of these, what's something I can do with this? Okay. Just gonna put this here for safekeeping. I mean, we're working with a very small amount of detail, so there's really not a lot. Like, I'm not expecting... Yeah, I think copper rods, lightning rods would probably be the play here. I think... racing you right now. Stairs for depth. I think we do this, and then maybe if we have, like, cut copper back here. Stairs for depth where? If I do like stair, it's like a dial or something. Oh, that's a nice idea. Yeah, why not? On the sides. I see, I see. Actually, yeah, let's try just to give it something. Yeah, something else, I guess. If I do like item frame. Copper shelves when? We kind of have them, I'll be honest. It's just acacia. which I don't hate. If we power these, looks a bit better. I've seen people use these in like incredible looking fence decorations, but I don't think it works when he's just on his own, because you look at it and you go, that's just a copper golem. You don't look at it and go, that's something new and different. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate this. It's very small for what is quite a large room. I feel like we could do more with it. Trapdoor around the... So the side of the golem... Only the side of the golem shows. Around the top of the golem. That's a cool way of doing like a thing. If I did this. See you later. Thank you for joining. Okay. I don't hate that. What other things can we do with him? Can you waterlog it? I don't think you can waterlog those, but I'm going to try. I was wrong. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. This is looking cool now. Okay. If I do this... No. It's definitely cooler doing that. Yeah, I mean, if we make it stand, then you get more of it. You can make it off-center slightly. It should get rusty. Well, you can... We'll wax him, obviously. But yes, you're right. They should get rusty. It just looks like one of these. I mean, literally because it is the same texture. But, like, that's really interesting that that works like that. I don't like those being there. I think that's better. No. Okay. And then eventually, as you said, the steam we'll have steam coming out of like the back of this. If we were in a newer version, I would try it now, but okay, what other things can we do to spruce it up a little?
Just put sketches of the idea I had in mind in miscellaneous if we're interested at all.
Control panel, buttons, wall, stairs for indent, trapdoor, lever, front, shows water inside. Interesting. Let me just show this on stream real quick. Put mine in Miss 2. I shall also take a look at that as well. So this is like a boiler. I've gone for a much smaller design. This is something that would be on the like the outside of the building. Lever shows water inside, front trapdoor for layers, stairs for indent. Yeah, that makes sense. Very cool. Hold on. Oh, whoa! You really did race me, didn't you? I forgot about campfires. That's cool. Yeah, I think we should make use of these grates more. Little guy. Well done, both of you. That's really interesting. Let me see if I can take some concepts from those. Okay. First off, what if we... ignore the redstone in the back. In the floor, I do your copper golem thing, poking through the trapdoor thingy. Yes, that makes sense. Do, 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 do. If I have this come out, I think I can have more to play with over here. Aren't our copper golems white though? We're going blue, boys. One moment. Be the copper version and one's filled with water be fully oxidized. Interesting. Yeah, fair. The banner's working overtime. I need to make sure I wax the copper golem. Dang, it takes this stuff a while to oxidize. Just watching paint dry? Kinda. There we go. Well, we would use oxidized materials. Cool. We're back. Okay. And now if I do this. That's fun. Could you make the banner cyan? Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Boop, boop. I do need to turn this off onto this though. I know the golem's going to look weird, but it's for a reason that I can't explain right now. If I do light gray, and then if I do like cyan and light blue, and it's a light blue banner. And then it's gray background. Hi Owen, hello. So that is more, I kind of want to try a cyan banner that then goes into dark blue. This, and then this, and then this. Maybe even white? Yes, yeah, Mistral. Yeah. Let me. Yeah. I think it's better. I think it ties it in a little bit more. Ignore that he's now copper colored. In fact, if we can actually fix that by just doing. Okay, cool. Right. How do I want to? What do I want to do with this, and how can I make it work? I think if I do this, you can technically do stuff like that. Armor stands and pistons. Oh, okay. Now you're getting real fancy. Let's go to detail craft. Just scrolling through to see if there's anybody's had anything. If I type in boiler into detail craft. Not seeing anything that's jumping out at me here. Put a block in the top, put trapdoors around it to make it interesting. Up there. Doesn't help, but you can make a piano with stats. I've seen it, yeah. I've seen that one. A piano! Yeah! It's a genius idea, really. I don't know why we hadn't thought about that sooner. This is cool. So what are we making? Just like a boiler. Some kind of boiler vibe. Uh-oh. The boss has rolled in. So, see, if you put a trapdoor under the grate, does it stop the drip? I don't think I mind the drip, but I do like the depth that you get from that, so... Hey-ho. Might even try this. Is this all up to code? Oh, almost certainly not. Is he still dripping? That's because it's a full block underneath a block of... Yeah, that makes sense. Hopper under waterlogged grate into another waterlogged grate. So I was thinking of like... I'm not going to impose on the fun you're having, don't worry. That sounds like you're... I don't like the see-through copper blocks standing there all frameless. I don't like the see-through copper blocks standing there all frameless. These two. But yeah, well, they shouldn't be there anyway because... Oxidized rod from Hopper into Cauldron. So you think it's dripping down, but it actually is going up. This is how this is the water intake. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but there's like it's a slurping. It's going. I don't know if you guys remember, but there's like stairs on the outside of the building that are technically rain gutters that lead into this build. So we can probably do something with that kind of vibe. And then if I like fill that up, this is under your base. Yes. So yeah, these shouldn't be here really. Just pop that there for the time being. not bad. Replace cauldron with waterlogged half slab. It would probably make more sense storytelling wise, yeah. Okay. Would have been the perfect day to go to the beach. Ignore the red that I'm using. I'm just using because it's a contrasting color. Instead of waterlogged half slab, make it a bubble elevator of soul sand. Yes, yeah, could. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better. Eventually we'll have soul. I'll do you one better. Well, we'll put sulfur here. So how can I turn this? I want to use this somehow on something. Hello? Yo, Frosty, thank you very much. There's a line in the middle now. I put the line there in order to... I mean, it still kind of works with the line in the middle, but I kind of wanted like a small panel. I thought it was kind of nice. But like, why would you not? There was a big spy next to me and it's gone now. I live in fear. Oh dear. Why would you not use a tool one? I dare say panel in the wall. That's not going to be there. That was just because I hadn't moved it. Could you maybe have a panel elsewhere in your base so sort of is the hub to monitor all of the levels? So it's like a mini version of all the things. So then I could use this screen. Yeah, I do want to do that. The channel hop is going to have a bunch of buttons and dials and stuff. Everything made out of buttons and wires. So that'll have a bunch of screens as well. We'll probably have one of these little guys. I think that probably makes more sense. Is that a song that exists? It is. It's the computer episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I'm just trying to make it feel more like a sci-fi guy who would have never bothered to go down in a boiler room. Fair. One times one reserve water supply in case of emergency. I guess that's what... I can't get in there. I need something here. No. Why'd you get rid of the grates? I wasn't crazy for them. Because like, why is there a screen if the grates are there with the water? Like, this should give the impression of a solid tank. I guess if it's got a white screen, it should be white here. That makes more sense. That's why you use... Well, that's why you then have a separate place for all of the info, and then like the boiler room is all like old school stuff with no screens because you don't need them where they're when you have a hub for it. No, not the Steam things, Dally. I knew that I was waiting for Luann to finish typing her thoughts. So not a piano. I don't know. I think he would... There would be no reason not to have a level on the boiler. Like, just because he's sci-fi doesn't mean that he's like dumb. Not that that's what you're implying. But like a boiler would have a pressure gauge on it, regardless of where the monitoring aspects are. Like why would there not be a screen on the thing? That's the clock. Well, yeah, but like I'm leaving this. I'm not removing this. I need to figure out what I'm doing with these two things here. The focus is these two blocks here. I don't think the quartz quite works. Oh wait, maybe this. Maybe simple is better. You do what you want, love. I'm not trying to yuck your yum or anything, just trying to encourage expression of ideas. Thank you. Okay. I think that's fine, I'll be honest. As just like a little contraption. It's better than just having a room with a bunch of dripstone in it. It's got a little bit of storytelling. It's just meant to be a small room. Polished andesite or tough for behind the banner to match the dark grey border. Interesting. You can make it longer, like have it go along the wall more. Put grates on the back, solid blocks. Have each side be sold solid blocks to frame it. But like more like this. Do I have a spare of that? More boiler. Do 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 do. This is the tank. Can I play with this at all? What could go here? No, I'm not having a stair here. That would be way too big. I'm trying to think like, no, not trapdoor. I mean, as in like we can have things in here. They can't rotate. But we can put things in this shelf. And things in shelf. Flip it? No, I like the curve more. Concrete buttons. This is very primitive. This would not be what it would look like, but... No, but funny. Copper golems? I've never seen what golems look like in here. That makes no sense. What are they doing in there? What am I going to do in a submarine? What? I'm here! No, it doesn't even work a little bit. This is so stupid looking. Alright, get out of here, the liars. What happens if you put shelf of shelves? I hate that you need an empty hand. They're the Alexa of the boiler. What if I did? You could do a banner pattern thing. I think banner pattern could be really clever if I came up with a good one. I'm not doing copper golems as the golden plate that we send to space so that other species know what our story is. Okay, what is like some funky looking things that I could put on here? Lanterns might look neat. I'll give that a go. Hold on. No, not that. I might just try it. I might just try like this. Like it's a little loading bar or whatever. I think at speed, that gives the impression of like lights and stuff. You could do banner patterns of acidic and basic water pH. That would be cool. I do think that there's more to be had. Like, we could even like... It stole my... Why won't it do this one? What? Oh my gosh, Owen, please. Okay. It really doesn't like these specific verdant lights. What if I did this? Oh, it only takes the last 6 of your inventory if you have 6. That, okay, well, we learned that now. So cool, I guess. That's it. Yeah, interesting choice. Interesting choice. Could we have like... Oh, cool. Oh, you realize I'll go back to icing now. Thank you anyway. So I could like... Not really. Yeah, like maybe I'm trying to make like a little panel. Like, can we make our own little panel? Oh, no, levers don't work like that. What if I just did buttons? Oh, okay. That actually does a lot of heavy lifting. If I swap these two round... Cute. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to make a recovery compass. And annoyingly, it's like the exact right. Oh my gosh, it will spin because I'm in hardcore, so I don't have a death point. Which will add some fun motion to it at least. Like, I'd almost want to put that here. Well, my thought process is like this button and this button control this reading. So then I'd almost like... That boiler is not stable. This is fun. I think I'd be doing this. Buttons are 2 different colors. I'd be up for that. I could do like... No. I take this. I don't know if I want... this is just a placeholder. No, you immediately lose it. I guess crimson button would make the most sense. Yeah, Acacia actually. Acacia might be better. Wait, can you do... Is there copper buttons? They haven't made copper buttons? Oh, man. What are they doing? That feels better. Okay, cool. How do you make a recovery compass again? I'm not gonna like it, am I? Yeah, no, we're not. Okay, well, that's sad, isn't it? Wait, if I get a lodestone and then a compass, and then I place this here, and then I right click, and then I break it, the compass becomes squiggly wiggly, and then it does this. Adds a little bit of motion to the... Could also do it with this one as well. Doesn't look as cool. Well, no, not as cool as the recovery compass, but it's a nice placeholder. Okay, let me chuck that out. Take this back. Glow item. Yeah, that's fair. Glow item frame. Yeah, I think that just adds a bit more color to it, especially because it kind of makes it look more like the ochre thing. Button or lever behind item frame? I mean... We already have this little guy wigging out. The different lodestones, do they spin independently of each other? I think there's a global... well, you know what? Science. Let's test it. Whoa, they do! That's so cool. I did not expect that. I'd be more likely to use a copper torch. Speaking of which, it's not really any spaces that it could go, to be honest. I love how this all started with just this little guy down here. Alright, I think this is uniquely me. Item frame instead of the lever. Cohesive, but not what I'm looking for. Behind the bottom of the banner? No. Okay, cool. I think I'm happy with that. I'm just going to take a photo. Boop. Did we break TTS again? But shouldn't have. Let me double check. No, I've still got... Let me do this.
Just put sketches of the idea I had in mind in miscellaneous.
I'm still fine.
Interested at all.
How you doing, Barry? Oh wait, but Barry just used it and it didn't. Oh, I see. Let me refresh real quick. Oh, sorry, Barry. That's weird. Why does it sometimes just never work? How strange. Let me read what you said. Heyo Owen, heyo chat, happy Sunday. Hope everyone has a great day and enjoys the stream. Berry W2 Heart. I probably could have guessed that that's what it said, to be honest. Okay. Let's go grab some copper and build this. Great Brian impression, thanks. What should be like completely different dimensions to what we were expecting? Actually, it's bang on 1-to-1. Wow. Sick. Just dyed your hair. This is Outer Wilds. Oh my gosh. I almost just like instinctually went to clear my inventory by clicking here before realizing I can't. Okay, let's grab a bunch of the copper stuff. We'll use oxidized and cup copper to get a lot of what we need. Okay, we got all this. So if we cut this into cut copper, we might be able to get a head start. Okay, cool. That's good. Let's do 4 of those. 1 of these. A stair. Just 1 of the full blocks. And I don't think we can, unfortunately, do trapdoors, so we'll have to just make those and wait for them to oxidize. A stuff station? I need a stuff station, you're right. Look at them go. Oh, I can actually turn these back on now. Portal! Thank you for the raid. Hope you're well. We're building the boiler room right now. I need 3 of these. 4 more, actually. Quite a lot of those. Let's just go get it straight from the source rather than unoxidize a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, let's just take it straight from here. Okay. That's how many? Do we have 3? And I need 1, 2, 3 more. And then some copper bars. We actually need another one. And I can't lie. Pet peeve when you take a handful. Like, please take the lot. Sorry. 3 lightning rods. And I need pale oak. Shelves. 4 of them. All right, let's build the general structure. Oh, and some redstone. 4 blocks of redstone. There it is. No, it was exactly 4. That's all I need. I do need, however, 1 more lightning rod. All right, let's build this. So, if I remember, and by remember I mean see correctly, this. Oops. This goes in here. We're going to need some polished tuff. I think polished tuff is over here. Oh, beautiful. Cool. We need a little copper golem. But we need him oxidized. We need him as a statue. Can't I craft them into certain statue shapes? I hope so. Aha, yes. Wait, no. Oh, no. Wait, what? You have to wait for them to oxidize to use them? Am I missing something? That's crazy. We'll have to turn that into a full block and that into a full block. In fact, we can probably just... I'll replace that with something else. It does take a while for them to oxidize because I've already had to wait for a couple already. That goes there. stair here. Drill a hole here. That's going to be soul sand eventually. They turn into statue. If you just spawn in the... Oh, wait, true. Yes, of course. We can just make them using oxidized copper. Oop. I need something that I don't mind being in there. There we go. There, and then a hopper on top of that. Thank you for the heads up. That's very helpful. Okay, let's grab some soul sand, some soul soil, and a bucket, I guess. I think I have a bucket of water in here. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. I found these Minecraft-themed gummy blocks, but the flavors are mystery. Mystery. I feel like I wouldn't trust anything that's flavored mystery. Where would soul sand be? I think over here. Yeah. 1 soul sand, please. 12 epic flavors. But we won't tell you what. Okay, there. And then a copper grate's going to go there. One of the flavors is just beetroot. There. And then we need a bar that goes there. Guess we're getting rid of this nice little archway. Okay. 1 more water. Move it out 1? No. I want to stick to what I built. It does say 1 is spicy netherite. I guess I would see that. Whoopsie. That being spicy. Sure, why not? Put that there. And then we're going to need to grab the lightning rods that we got. 1, 2, 3. Swap that round to be there. Redstone, I think, would be spicier than netherite. But maybe they're different kinds of spice, you know? Right, 1 lever and 1 glow item frame. And 1 warped... Wait, no. Staticky, not spicy. Okay, so it would be sour, maybe? I would argue netherite is opposite of spicy. Okay, the floor is yours. Go ahead. State your case. Why? Yeah, the sizzle like licking a battery, so sour then, basically. IRL. Real life. IRL. It's immune to fire. Interesting. Okay. I see what you're saying. Spell on me. Leather. Well, there's the glow ink that I need. I'm pretty certain that there's going to be a bunch of levers around here. Oh, I need the fog lights. Fog lights are sour. Yeah. I would say that's fair. Fruit leather. Okay, sour fruit leather, sure. I feel like somebody needs to make edible blocks. But only for the, like, non-real ones. Because if it's a honey block, then it's just a block of honey. I needed a hopper. Where are hoppers kept? Whoops. Eloise needs to get in on it. Okay, I think hoppers are like halfway through here. Yep. the frozen honey that everyone was doing. Frozen honey? I think I missed this. There, that goes there. And then I need one piece of leather. Where would leather be? No, I don't know that one. Leather is carriage C, front of the train. Oh wait, it's right here. Stardew Valley sounding kind of guy. Lava tangerine, nether blood orange, honeycomb mango, diamond blue raspberry, surely honeycomb honey, villager peach. Okay. Melon mine pop, creeper apple, torchlight lemon. Torchlight lemon I can see. Golden apple, pineapple. Not golden apple? Amethyst grape, ender dragon cherry. Surely ender dragon blackcurrant. TNT strawberry. Surely TNT nitroglycerin. Wow, that is an eclectic collection of flavors. Item frame, glow item frame. Bam, bam, bam. Amethyst being sugar crystals makes sense because I think you could do like, you know, when you put like all that sugar and then you put a string and then the sugar like collects in on the string. Do you know what I mean? You guys ever done that experiment? Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, you know what I mean. And then here's our situation over here. I think I have a lodestone. So I just need to know where a compass is. That is at the front of carriage A, or at the back of carriage A. There we go. There's one. Is there clocks in here? Yeah, but... Lodestone is... apparently just there. Great. We do this, we do this, we do this. That was the first time I've done that. Probably ever. Oh, I think I did it once with the first... when I used to have a viewer SMP, which took place on an island. It was like my first few months of being in content creation. And I think I made lodestones to point to different parts of the island. Throwback? I know, right? You weren't expecting that. Okay, I need some buttons. I need crimson. No, acacia and warped. Netherrack wouldn't be spicy. Buttons over here. But I don't need the get buttons. I can just take it straight from the wood. Was it warped planks that I used? Can I see on the picture? Yeah, acacia as well. Do 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 do. And following you somewhere far. Sure that you're the northern star. What would respawn anchors taste like? I kind of want to say like grape popping candy. Does anyone vibe with that? Just spurred a weird convo. No, it's good. This is exactly what you want from as a streamer. Something that chat can discuss amongst themselves, but also you can input. I used to pray for times like this. Black licorice is better, I think. Ooh. Okay, that goes there, that, there, that, there, that, there. Then we just do this. Cool. Listen, at the end of the day, this isn't even really meant to be anything specific. I just wanted this room to not just be random. You can still fly through here. I don't like this. I keep tripping on that. I need to make this into like an actual... With a different type of stone, each have their own flavor. I assume so. I can only assume so. Oops. Let's do a little bit more. Oh, don't do that. Don't be like that. I hate it when stairs do this. Okay, fine. We'll do it like that then. Fine. Be like that. Do you think, what would you have like, would there be any savory blocks that you guys would pick? Hey. Yeah, man. Bamboo planks would actually be really good. I like, is it bamboo? It's like pickled bamboo. There's a certain thing. Rods! 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 Yeah, man. Okay. Come on. What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. Which ones? Okay, I need a banner, which means I need... Hold on. It was cyan with blue. Cyan banner, blue bottom, grey top, white outline. Where would those be? I think they're over here. It's like in the old days you used to like roast meat over the fire. I can see what you're... I can see... Yeah, I get that. Okay, cyan, blue, grey, white. But we're going to need 6 cyan. Cool. Fly away. No. Oh, pretzel sticks. Sure. Which rod, though? You still haven't said. Lightning rods? Oh, no, don't do that. Copper, I said. I see, I didn't see. My bad. Okay, I'm just going to do this manually because I can't trust that. There, I need 1 little stick. Where are sticks kept? I think they're over here on... this side. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. Cyan. Loom. I need a loom. Each fence has a different flavor of Pocky. You need to be hired immediately. That's a great idea. Great. That wasn't that bad. Cool. Little boiler. It turned out that the light actually kind of ended up working. I didn't mean for it to, but that light being there isn't the worst thing in the world. Can you add little bubbles to it? I did. The banner? Oh, no. I have no idea how to do that. I'm not a banner artist. Sentry egg. I've forgotten what sentry eggs are, but I do not like the sound of it. We come over here. And then we go over to anvils. Right here. Take that off. Done. Well done, gang. Let's go check as the last thing for today what It's not the right emote. Okay, almost a stack of iron might be enough. Flavored Dippin' Dots. We don't have Dippin' Dots here, but I remember having them in the States and they're pretty good. I like them. Okay, let's grab this. Unfortunately, the worst person to see that saw it. Me. Okay. Let's make sure we sleep before it gets too dark. I don't think we have enough to do the rest of the line, but we're really, really close. Dippin' Dots are like ice cream candy, which are tiny little balls, little dots. They're pretty good. Beaded ice cream balls. Yeah, there you go. So close. Is it also done on the other side? I bet it isn't. No, it's not. So, really, we're not actually that close. I assume gunpowder has to be popping candy. We've gotten to here on this side. We've still got to go all the way up there. Every other summer for these conference thingies, and they always had Dippin' Dots whenever I have them out. It just reminds me of church. That's awesome. All right. Well, that's going to be us done for today. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm done for about a week or so now. I will be heading off soon to Greece for my honeymoon, which means I ain't going to be here. I will not be streaming. But when I'm back, we'll be doing... Whoa! Shay, thank you for the £10 gifted. Little celebratory...
Shay less than 3 tip £10.
But not a moment. Celebratory moment. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Let's see. Let's raid into... Hikey Ollie. He's now called Hikey Ollie. He's no longer called Hikey Hate Me. I will see you all when I am back. Manufacturing process uses liquid nitrogen. Wow. Thank you very much for supporting me and for being here during the hardcore period. I have got some pretty cool things that I'm lining up content-wise for the subathon, for hardcore, for extra functionality to the channel. I'm in my innovating phase. So stay tuned for more stuff happening soon. I'll see you very, very soon. You're going to replay Epic in Greece. I feel like we need to like take that in. Given that that's like the area that, you know, we're going to the Acropolis. It's going to be on our minds. So it'll be on my mind. All right. See you later. Bye, 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 bye.